you guys from the same hometown?
No, he's from a
South
different.
Brunswick.
Yeah, South Brunswick. I'm from in my other interview, it's complicated, but I currently live in like Somerset.
And you guys got connected through music, I'm guessing?
Not even.
No?
I got connected to one of my cousins. That's crazy.
And what? Like
he was going out with her.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I didn't meet him until Sweet 16. It was her Sweet 16.
And now you guys are just cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. When did you start making music? When did that creative, mind start to doing
Probably
things?
Last year, around like Christmas.
Last year?
Yeah, around like fall.
You've only been doing music for a year?
Basically, I took a break. I didn't start making music again until like I never really dropped anything like last year. I didn't start really putting my music out until like this year. And then when I linked up with him, he really got me back into music.
That's what's up. So you got 2 songs right now. You wanna talk about those 2? Because you only got 2 on SoundCloud.
Rose Gold, Worth It, right?
So like, you want to talk a little bit about those? As far as the thought process behind them, was it like on the spot?
No, my thought process is not really like that complicated. It's just like when you like make something complicated, I don't know, it just takes longer and you like stress yourself out. I try to take a different approach on like every song that I do. So like I write songs in like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
So what made you post Worth It first? Like Worth It is your first song on your SoundCloud. So like, is that the first song that you wrote and finished and were like, this is fire, or like?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really fuck with it at first. We were in the studio, and that was the same night we had made the feature song we have, 2740.
Which is fire, by the way.
Yeah.
13K views, right? Or streams.
Yeah. People went crazy with that shit. Worth It was like, it was just like an odd song to me. Like, I just didn't like, I wasn't used to like really hearing myself over a song, like over a beat. And I was just like when we played it in the studio, like after we were done, because that was the first song we did, I just didn't want to hear it anymore. And then like we made 2740 after that. And of course I like fuck with that song because that's just us. And we planned to make that song for a minute. And then I think I got home later, and then like I didn't want to hear the song. I was like, I didn't want to play it. And I woke up the next morning and I played it a couple times and I fucked with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop it in a couple days. And then people went crazy over it. So
yeah, you got a lot of attention for that one.
That's what's up. So hold up, like, so you're 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
15.
15.
Like, do you realize? I don't wanna say like you're young, but it's crazy how much has changed from the time like I was 15. So I'm 22. Like just your mindset, just your perspective on so many things, like changes so much in the time like from your 15 to 18, and then from like 18 to like where I am now.
that's why I'm gonna be a GOAT in a couple of years.
That's what's up. So basically, my question was like where do you see yourself in these upcoming years? Like, is it something you want to continue to pursue? Do you have other interests?
Nah, music is just really what I quit sports to do this shit. I really like.
What sports did you play?
I played basketball and football. I quit football for this shit. It's crazy. I just lost like interest in all that shit. And I was like, you know what? Because we were friends. So it was like spring of last year, and then we had went to the studio for the first time, and then like I didn't see him for a minute. Like we didn't start hanging out till summer, and I wasn't seeing him that much because I was in football, and then like I just lost interest for it, and then like me and the coach got no argument and shit. Like it was deep. And, like my family was so mad at me, but like, I was just like fuck it. And then after that, I think the week after I quit, or like 2 weeks after, we got our first show, which was crazy.
Where was that at?
That was
that the one in Staten Island?
No, it was Asbury.
You did go to that show in Staten Island, right?
Yeah.
In January, I think.
Yeah, we did both of them.
Yeah, we did 2 shows. We did a show the week before that. Footage was whack though, so no one really seen it.
What's it like being on stage?
It's a good feeling.
Is it
not like nervous or anything? It's just like
you don't have nerves?
Nah, it's where you can be yourself. Like really just show people who you are.
That's what's up. I don't know if we left by the time you guys got
No, we were there.
We were there?
All right.
You saw our set?
Yeah.
With the Squid Night show or?
Yeah. No,
not the Squid Night show.
The Staten Island one. The
headlining one?
Yeah. Cages. Not cages, but there was like
the gates and shit.
That was Pappy's?
Yeah.
Pappy show? Yeah, that's what's up.
Yo,
The thing about you guys, the thing the reason why I fuck with you guys so much is because you guys bring so much energy. Like when we're with you guys, well, I mean, we just met you, but just like knowing you, knowing Fuego, like you guys are, when you're hanging out, you guys are mad chill. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are just like laid back people. But as soon as you hit the stage, it's just like you guys are different people. Like you guys are different people. It's like I can't even look at you guys. You guys are just like in the moment. You guys are just doing your thing, and you know, compared to, I mean, I don't want to like shit on anybody else, but like compared to everybody else that we've seen at these showcases, like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, no one really does it like us when we're on stage. This shit is just, it's unique. Like, it's really just us.
Do you guys, or well, you specifically, do you feel like you have a specific style, or do you have a like a specific mindset that like going into making music or anything like that?
I mean, like if you're gonna make a song, I mean, like you can't half-ass it, or else it's not gonna be good. Like, I mean, don't half-ass it, but still like be yourself, and don't like listen to what other people say. Just be yourself. Mm-hmm. They fuck with it. They fuck with it. If they don't, they don't.
I think honestly, you asked like advice for other artists, right?
Oh yeah, no. So we also try to take these interviews and make it as like provide inspiration to other people that wanna start music or start with it, whatever it is that they're passionate about.
Well, you want us to like give advice? Like,
well, no, you were bringing it up.
My number one advice for anybody that's making music, any brands, anything creative in artistry, like number one, do whatever you want, because the most successful people, like, they're the ones that's always gonna be the outsiders. Like when I can't think of a example on the top of my head, but like even Young Thug, like when he first came out, he was so different from what we ever seen, and a lot of people, it didn't resonate with a lot of people, and it took time, and you got to apply that same thing with yourself. Like even if it's not trendy, and you're like, I don't know if people gonna like it, like you gotta give it for what it is, and just if it's you, it's you.
Yeah, so like
you know
stay true to yourself.
Or just be different.
You guys think your style, or you guys think is different from everybody else?
Hell yeah, but like I wouldn't say don't try to. I mean, try to be different, but don't try to be different to a point where it's like unauthentic. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know you a gangster rapping ass nigga, don't start doing no rock, bro. Like you know what I mean? But if that's what you really feel in your heart, and then that's you, do that.
Like don't try to be different just to be different. Like
try
to be who you are, and don't let anyone take you off that path, because like it's not the same as what everyone else is doing.
100%.
Yeah. If you do rock, you want to rap. I mean, like,
do that.
Go for it. Shit.
Yeah. Do that.
Not wrong with it.
But at the same time too, well, just one thing that I've noticed in my life is you also gotta, how do I say it? Like be realistic with yourself too, because at one point I was like real big into fitness and like the gym, and I thought I wanted to be like a personal trainer, and like I was putting mad time, mad effort, like mad money into it.
To be some big body ass nigga.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I didn't have no end goal, but like for 2-3 years, right? I was pushing it. I was really like putting in the time. But then I eventually realized like this is not what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that might happen to some other people. Like just like understand where you're investing in yourself, and if it's something that you're not too sure about, like it's okay to step back, and like it's okay to like change and like do something else.
Exactly. And I think what a lot of people get wrong as far as artists, and I'm saying artists as a general statement, whatever you do, like if you're an artist, like if you think like if you give yourself boundaries, like that's the number one fault. Like the minute you give yourself boundaries, that's when everything turns into you're confined. You're
start to become complacent.
Exactly.
You feel like you can't do everything. You just feel so limited.
Mm-hmm.
gotta really like just
like if you say
fuck limits.
Say if I did a song, right, and it's not what people would expect of me, and you stay between that boundaries, you're never really gonna have no growth, no true growth, because you're staying in the same lane. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of climax. You know what I'm saying? And even if that climax isn't what is expected, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. Does your family support it? Like, did your friends, your family? Yeah.
At first, my parents were like, I don't know, because all my life I've been in sports and just like in school and shit. So supposed to like
You like school? Were you good in school?
Yeah, I'm good in school. This nigga on the other hand.
Nah, we ain't gotta get.
Nah, I'm good though. But like everyone's supposed to go to school, get a 9 to 5, do the fucking whatever, fucking normal people shit, and then that's the path I was on for like most of my life. And then my family just, I don't know, they didn't know how to feel about it when I first started making music. Like they weren't even like, they didn't even ask me to like can we listen or anything. They're just like, oh, like this what you want to do? Like you serious?
They were questioning it. Like,
yeah,
they weren't. They weren't sure if it's.
What are you trying to get at? What do you want to get out of this? And I was like, I didn't feel like I had to explain. I was like, do what the fuck I want. Like, and then I don't know. They just started supporting it sooner or later. So yeah, now they fuck with it. My mom is always bumping my music. She fucks with it. So
she actually listens to it.
Yeah, knows every word.
That's a good thing, bro. Support's good. I mean, it's like to be expected when like people don't think that like you're suited for like what you want to do, like, or people laugh at you. Like at first, like I saw this like thing on Twitter where it was like people at first are gonna laugh at you, then they're gonna like question or challenge you, then they're gonna start supporting you when they see that like you're on this path, like no one's gonna stop you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just some average ass nigga. I mean that's common. If people see you having success, then
same thing with Young Thug. That's
Yeah.
the same exact thing that happened.
Yeah, people are gonna start jumping like on the bandwagon. They're gonna see you start getting some success, and then they're gonna wanna like, oh shit,
Bro,
oh that's what's up, man. Yo, remember me? Like,
it's that same nigga.
You remember me?
Number one thing, don't jump on the bandwagon. Make the bandwagon, bro.
That's what's up.
You gotta make the bandwagon, and then after you're done making the bandwagon, you gotta make another one, and then that's what people start like giving you your like labeling your success. Like, oh, he made this, he made this, he made this, he started this. Like that's why you gotta just do what you want to do and be authentic. So.
All right, yo, Jay. So I have a question for you. So,
What's up?
you have 2 songs, right? And, you're an artist and like making music. So the question is, where do you pull your inspiration from? But like, I want to get a little deeper into that. Would you consider yourself like a premeditated artist, where like, you gotta work on something and like really get it out there, or are you more of like you get inspiration on the spot and you make the song on the spot? Like.
I feel like it's a little bit of both. When you say premeditated, like you mean like this like a deep inspiration, like something I've had for a little while.
Maybe yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like inspiration for me. Actually, I think I got it from this nigga. To be honest.
Yo, I was just doing. When y'all see this, y'all look at the camera. I was just like.
Not
like full inspiration comes from him.
Not full.
No.
Like my family is like they've always like I've been around music my whole life, obviously, and like I don't know. My dad actually used to rap though, and I don't know his shit was alright.
Every dad used to rap.
Yeah.
Every dad.
My dad did not rap, all right? Not every dad. My dad grew up working on, like, the fields, like, on the farm, like.
Nah, but, like, I don't know. Like, my mom really showed me, like,
chickens and shit.
My mom really showed me, like, the R&B, like, that other side, like, the whole melodic side. And then my dad was always, like, he really showed me, like, the hardcore, like, like, street, like, rap type shit. And then, like, I don't know. Like, I used to just joke around as a kid and, like, write shit. But, like, I never really was like, oh, like, song or something. Like,
yeah,
I never thought that I would fucking be an artist. And then like I don't know, like I was saying, getting inspiration from this nigga, like seeing like his passion for music, I feed off his energy. And that was like, cause last year, like after I stopped making music last year, I never thought I was like fuck that shit. I was always like, oh I want to make it, but I was like always too scared. Like
you know what's the crazy thing? We was just friends at first, and I didn't know he did music, but he knew I did music. And then, like, I started to book my own sessions because I was like, yo, I gotta hop back in because I was on a hiatus. So when I hopped back in,
it was perfect timing. We became friends after we became friends at the same time that he was like, oh, I'm gonna really like get this shit, like, get back into this shit, because he wasn't making music neither.
Yeah, he was telling me he took like was it a year?
Like 2 years, close to a year, or a year close to 2 years. So, and then he started coming to the sessions, but we never spoke on like collaborations. It was just like he was there. That's my boy.
It's crazy.
That's it. And then
You were making music,
bro,
or no?
Nah,
or you would just like come and chill at the studio.
I mean, I would like just see what he was doing. Like that was probably like, when we started first going to the studio. Like I didn't know. Like I was like, oh, so this is what he does and shit. Like I was just like studying what he does and shit. And like our friendship was like always so pure. Like I was never like, oh, like I just want to like get on a song, man. Like that was really my nigga. Like before we even started going to the studio, like he was just cool. Like we never even talked about music. Like we really just like regular people shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what's up. It's crazy now because now you guys are making music together, or now you're actually like passionately making music and putting in the time and putting in the effort. Yeah, that's fire, and that's a cool thing too. Because one thing I personally try to live by is like surround yourself by good people, or surround yourself by people that are gonna push you and motivate you.
Birds of the same feather, fly together.
That's
One liners.
My music is like on the spot basically. Like I come across a beat and I'll just be like, yo, like let me fuck with this and like see what I can do with it. Mm-hmm. And then like I'll probably call him and be like, yo, we gotta go to the studio. And like he's always working on his own, so like every time we go to the studio, we're always prepared.
Yeah.
And like yeah.
Do you have like a goal of like maybe dropping an EP soon, or like are you just doing songs or?
Yeah, thanks. What's new music looking like?
Yeah, 2019,
Well, I do have a tape coming out.
Nice.
I haven't started yet.
Do you have a name for it?
Nah, not yet.
No.
Reveal soon. It's gonna be fired up.
How many songs?
Like 6.
6 songs.
I feel like 6 is a good number, right? Mm-hmm. You agree? More? Less? 6? 5?
I don't know, bro. Maybe. Yeah, actually, no. 6. Yeah.
I think 6 good, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
This is like
maybe like 6 for like a bonus track or something.
Maybe 6. And
wait, 2. No,
2. 2 of them are like 2.
It's 2 times, bro.
What you could do, you could drop like you could drop like 2 singles and then put them on that.
I'm probably gonna drop like 1 or 2 more singles, and I'm gonna really start working on tape.
Do you have like a time, like a month or something that you're trying to get it done by?
Maybe by the end of spring, towards like end of spring, start of summer. Should be done by then.
That's what's up.
Like completely done. I'll probably be like
keep on the lookout. Stay tuned.
Yeah, facts. Where can people find your stuff right now?
SoundCloud.
Obviously,
SoundCloud. SoundCloud at what? At what?
I'm trying to get at Jaay 2 times. Jaay 2 X. But like, I hate people be like, yo, you're Jaay 2 X. But no, Jaay 2 times.
Jaay 2 times. I like that. Jaay 2
nah,
times.
I mean I'm used to it though.
Oh, now I know. Now I know because I would have
You
said
used
the
to
same
say
thing.
Jaay 2 X.
Yeah.
Everybody says that. Just like people used to say not Glocky instead of Glocky. That's why.
But rip to Glocky though.
Glocky.
Glocky is no more. Or is he?
He's in there.
He's in there somewhere.
He's on the other side. He's on the other side.
That's what's up. Who's that?
Mushu, bro.
Yo, is that him?
Oh, that's Mushu?
Is that him?
Gag. That's the man himself. I didn't even know. What's good with you? Say what's good.
You gotta say what's up to the people, bro.
Yo, he's gotta ask a question.
What's up, bro?
Yo, ask me a question. We're in an interview right now.
Put him by the mic.
How do I feel about Uzi retiring?
Good question. That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Shit. I mean, nah, all his shit is like, all his shit's fire, but like, I don't know. I just feel like at this point I'm okay. 'Cause his label is just, he's going through label problems or whatever. Or
Do not sign to a label.
I was just about that. So right now you're independent.
What'd you say? Yeah, I know.
Labels?
Yeah, labels are
Yo,
the
a lot
death
of people,
artists.
A lot of people are having problems with the labels.
Labels are the
nowadays.
death. That's why Dead Star 2 hasn't dropped yet. Smoke Perp's just getting fat and smoking. All right, yo.
That's funny. Smoke Purpose is getting fat and smoking.
So yeah, top 5 right now.
My top 5. Comethazine. I have to put Comethazine in there.
Yeah.
He's dope.
I've seen him
Is
grow.
he like number 5 or?
Yeah, 5. And then my 4 would probably be like. Let me see. Fuck.
He's getting upset because you're not picking him.
My 4th probably have to be Melly. YNW Melly.
He's the GOAT. Got murder on your mind?
He'll be back.
My 3rd probably. Let me see. Who do I listen? Hold up.
You gotta go on Spotify, bro.
Nah, I gotta look up right quick.
That's my problem with the last one, bro. I named all the trendy niggas that I don't even listen to, bro. I don't even listen to them niggas.
No.
You just.
I was
That's
just.
what.
Alright,
That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to like pull names out of.
Bro,
Uzi.
I do-
Uzi's definitely in there. Uzi's my 3rd, and then 2nd.
Come on, bro.
That song is fire.
Let me see.
Who's your top 5 right now?
Wi-Fi. Uno.
I think you said Uno the last time too.
I did.
I think you did.
You think so?
I think so.
Uno. Yo, you're the GOAT, bro.
Let me see. I have a lot of the same niggas in here.
Young Bands is fire, but I don't know if that's top 5. But Young Bands is super
I am as far.
facts.
I don't really listen to too much, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
I know that one song he has.
My favorite song from Young Band is definitely "Lonely." If I do listen to
Lonely,
Young
oh
Bands,
my God.
but I know that's a good song. That's a good song.
I think I'm gonna have to
Niggas
put.
talking that bullshit, talking that blah blah blah.
Did he drop that yet?
Facts.
Did he drop that yet?
I don't know if he dropped it. Oh, with the what's his name? With the ukulele.
Einer Banks.
Yeah.
I think I have to put Cardi in there too. And then
Cardi B, yeah,
No.
man.
No. Playboy. Wait, is that?
How many of y'all said Cardi B at the same time?
I need 4. Right?
Yeah, that was 4.
Number 1, yours truly. I'm in my top 5.
Okay,
Alright,
all right, that's
like
what's
it.
up. That's what's up. Do you? Why would he be 2 people? Oh,
Oh yeah.
You know he has a 3rd one.
I think
Marcus.
the same thing. Fuego and
Marcus.
right.
He has another one named Marcus. He's weird. I think he has schizophrenia.
Or bipolar.
No, I think
Something
you
like that,
crazy niggas.
So Melly is innocent.
Yeah, I think
That's
Marcus.
a good case. That's a good case.
That's a very good case.
So if he does,
No, Marcus is just when he's out in public, but he doesn't want to be noticed. I think Melvin is who committed the murders.
No, bro. Like, if he does get in trouble, like,
I mean,
charge Melvin. Don't charge Melly, bro.
right? Like
Yeah,
let Melly
but-
do music, like please.
Yo,
Yo,
man.
he just dropped his album too. Like I think a month before all this shit happened. Well, that album's fire.
I need to listen to it,
It's good. It's good.
bro.
Get out.
It's good.
Get out.
Good.
He goes
Yo,
to,
Fuego, come take
No
this
Heart.
chair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No Heart's probably like that, and probably Beat a Nigga Block. Fire.
Ooh, TK is one of my.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Free little TK.
Yo, did you see that thing where he was like in that suicide prevention suit
I
shit?
did see that. Yeah.
What was it?
It was like, he was like in it, like talking on the phone, right, with someone,
Yeah.
and he had like a certain suit on, and it was a suicide prevention suit.
That was from like 9 months ago.
Yeah, I heard that was old.
Yeah, that is old.
That shit was because they were putting him in like solitary confinement, which is 1 hour to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So he like played being suicidal again.
Damn,
Hey,
Shit.
close.
Wait,
Yo,
hold on.
solitary
That's smart.
confinement is shit. Fuck,
that is
that's
messed up.
That's
Bro,
ass.
it's so fucked, man. That shit is so fucked.
What other questions y'all got?
You do
I
so
think-
many other
I
things.
feel like I didn't answer a question that you asked. My
I don't know.
top
Do you
five.
listen to 6ix9ine? I kind of want to ask you about.
Yeah,
Hold on.
He's in
yeah,
my
yeah,
top. I
yeah.
don't care what nobody says about this
For real?
man. He's in my top.
He's
But
in your
you
top.
support him when
Alright.
if he beats on his charges.
Hell yeah!
Hell
What?
yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Bro, you can't hate on him, bro.
Yeah.
Aside from all like the goofy shit, like fuck the rainbow
Bro,
hair,
that's-
like
that's
this nigga's
marketing.
fire.
That's marketing. People don't see it as
Nah, but what about him like snitching on all of his like?
Bro, them niggas are not like, bro.
Yeah.
I would have snitched to him. Sorry.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's the argument because they were all against him basically.
They tried to kill him and they fucked his girl.
Yeah.
And
Bro, if you Fuego and West pull up on me, try to kidnap me and shit, I'm snitching on you niggas.
he said it right here. He said it right here on camera. So
You gotta live by that code. You ain't doing no snitching.
Nah, but then
no, that's the thing.
That's
The real thing to do,
snitch.
even after
But
he
if
got
you wanna
hooked
get on
on all
some
that, he should have just killed him. But he's not real.
I ain't no rat, though.
It's fucked up.
I ain't no rat.
Like,
I'm not no rat.
he just snitched.
Promise you,
That,
right.
like, everybody knew he was.
You can't
only
be
shit
marketing
with
with
Of course, that's marketing.
Yeah, exactly. He was a good marketer.
That's like you
But,
jumping on an airplane and then halfway through like, why won't do this no more? You're already skydiving. You gotta hit that ground.
Nah, that's true though.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
true.
point.
But the thing is, like the reality, he's probably gonna come out. He's probably just gonna keep making music.
Nah, there's no problem. That nigga's coming home.
He's gonna come
He coming
out
home.
with witness protection. He's like, he's gonna be like, he either has the option to go on a
How's
whole
he
different
gonna
identity
perform,
or come back to the same person, but then everybody's gonna come to his head.
I mean, everybody is.
That is true. Niggas are gonna come for his head when he comes
But
home.
I don't think there's any way you're not going to witness protection. There's
Not with his
Nah.
face.
I feel like
No.
he would just be heavily guarded.
I think,
But, like, he would still
I think
be
he
a
was a plant. I think
public
he was
figure.
a dead plant. I think this whole time someone planted him in there, and they took down all the Treyway. Like, think how big that gang is. Think how big Bobby Schmurder shit was, and they took that shit down. Think how big Treyway is. And think of all the shit they were doing. That nigga was an op. He was an op from the beginning. They planted that nigga.
I mean, but at the same time, I mean, they're so open with pretty much everything that they do. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is look at their social media.
Man.
If people don't understand how serious witness protection is, like, y'all never see his face. Like, everybody's like, oh, he has 6'9" all over his body. Y'all not gonna see him. You're not gonna be walking around New York talking about, I'm sucking my dick, sucking my dick. He's gonna be somewhere in Alaska in the fucking airport. He's not gonna be out here.
Yeah, you're not gonna be letting his nuts hang
He's
no more.
not gonna be the
They're
person
gonna
he
shoot
was.
him at his shows.
If he's under federal watch, he's gonna be set. They're gonna give him everything he needs. He snitched on everybody, so he's already prized possession. So he doesn't need to worry about nothing.
Fresh meat.
the only thing is about
Fresh
money.
meat.
You don't,
He can
What'd you
still
say?
do
he's not
music.
gonna have all his money.
He probably will. If they put him in witness protection program, they're
But
gonna
he don't got a
protect him.
lot because he's been getting finessed OD. And now that he's got to pay for court and lawyers and all that.
He had his-
Yeah, but also think about it though.
Bro, he better go on a tour and make his money back.
That's what I'm saying. It's
He's gonna
if he
fall.
get
Nobody's
if
gonna wanna
he
work
gets
with
back, if he
Nobody's
gets
gonna
back,
wanna work-
I think everybody's gonna wanna work with him.
Nah.
I
You
think
know
so.
why?
Yeah.
Shit, I would.
You know
I don't
why?
give a fuck.
Because the minute you get feds on you, it's done. Your entire life.
Yeah, but not not music. I think music is
Yeah.
different.
Because it's a lot of slimy, like fucked up shit that happens in this business that a lot of niggas don't want to know about. That's mad illegal, and niggas is not gonna want to be around that type of that. If they know
Also-
you got ops on watch, I'm not gonna have you by my side working with you and shit.
Yeah, but so all right, he's probably gonna lose network with like certain people,
A lot of people.
but a lot of people.
Lil Baby, all these people that he was working with that have like gang affiliate stuff, they're not gonna
want to be
they're not gonna
around.
Work with him, 'cause it's
Someone like
you're working
21.
with a snitch, you're working with an op, like, they're
Someone like
not
21,
You know,
definitely
I
not.
feel like he gonna come out and be bigger than what he was.
That's what I
Nah,
honestly think so.
yeah,
I
I feel
honestly
like
think
he
so.
If you just come out and you post up somewhere in the cut and just be like wailing,
They knew he
like, if you
snitched.
post on it, yo,
Going to jail
He's
does
not-
boost your status.
I don't think how much we understand how dry Andrew really was.
Actually,
Like,
Nah.
he was really busting with you on your screen. You saw him like 3-4 times a day. He had you laughing. You could shut the fucking said or didn't believe it. It was entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
That's what IG is. It's just entertainment. Like at first, it was like you posting your dog like 5 years ago, and that was lit. But like now we have a whole different era where our attention span is like this. And who's really keeping our attention span? Cardi B and Takashi. Like anybody else? They don't-
Fucking Jordan and Kim Kardashian and Tristan
Cardi B
Thompson.
up there pelvis thrusting every 4 minutes. If Takashi had you clowning because he was fucking on everybody's baby mama.
That's true. That's true.
Did you watch the blast?
Instagram.
I did.
Sarah Malone and shit?
Yeah.
She's tweaking, God.
Bro, she
She talked too much.
is not on his side, bro,
She
at
talks-
all.
She talked way too much.
Yeah,
Way too
she-
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually
She's trying to
that was kind of fucked up. When I watched it, I actually thought it was gonna be her like taking his side, kind
Yeah,
of.
me too. I was like, well,
And then I'm watching it, and she's talking. I'm like, oh,
I heard she
damn.
did it for free though. I heard she did a DJ Vlad interview for free.
Yeah, alright.
yeah, what?
Believe that.
She out here not even making a check, bro.
Yo, you know they made a live action Kim Possible now.
Yeah, hers gonna be whack though.
It's terrible.
I like Twitter just shit on it. Like Twitter shit on
I didn't even see that.
it.
Bro, I'm so not on Twitter.
Bro, you gotta be on Twitter, man. Twitter is the spot.
I know.
Say that into the mic. Say it.
Y'all ever seen Kim Possible porn? Nah.
I don't think this caught. Say it one more time. I don't think it caught it, bro.
Y'all ever watch Kim Possible? Kim Possible porn. Watch it. He looked at me. Not the direction.
Nah, you've definitely came across it. I feel like he's definitely.
I've seen like the Simpsons porn, like she like recommended and shit. You know when you're going at it. I've never seen it.
Bro,
The Incredible, bro.
I feel like Pornhub
Probably some wild
Pornhub
stuff.
is just, bro, Pornhub is just too hardcore. Like I just like hardcore.
It's too hard.
Like, bro, I can't.
He just uses Instagram.
Soft Bang Bros.
Bang Bros. You gotta pay for that,
Summarized
right?
page.
I don't have to.
Oh, he
You
using my
got
account.
that free
He
subscription.
using my password.
I don't have to.
He's like, yo, could I get your password?
How we get into this, bro?
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
He asked me for the password, and I gave him the password. So.
Well, you got
You probably got like 4
What?
people in there.
No, bro, we
All-
don't actually have a Bang Bros
buzzes.
account.
Brazil?
I've been watching the 9-minute preview. I need the whole thing.
You sit there through the whole thing.
Shit.
Fuego kicks back, bro. He's watching like a movie.
9 minutes.
He's waiting for the right spots, bro.
9-minute preview. Some videos are shorter than 9 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just like watch like
Collage.
And it'll be like
Compilation.
He's like, damn, bro.
I'm mad.
You don't get to the end.
I'm not like.
Anyway,
So I mean,
impossible.
Yeah, how do we, yo?
Hold on. I'm gonna stray far away from this question right now.
Yeah.
We'll go through a few more real quick, but I always like to ask. So, how would you define manifestation? I think I ask this in like every interview, but I just like to see what people say.
This
Yeah.
you, Jay. Our boy.
Do you know?
Conroy
Do you want me to like tell you like what the actual definition is?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Look, it's only 15.
Oh yeah.
Nah, like, I don't know.
But you know the concept though. So manifestation is an event, action, or object that clearly show. This is not our definition of manifestation, right?
So hold on, I'll paraphrase.
So just like some-
Basically, manifestation is like speaking something
Into existence?
Yeah.
Like, what's my...
So is that how you look at life? Like, do you see yourself right now?
Yeah, I mean...
in 5 years. Like,
Shit, I was like, we gonna really get into this music shit. What do we do?
Yeah.
We did. Like, yeah.
Can't think about it too hard. You think about it too hard, you hesitate.
No, you can't think about it too hard, but at the same time, it's like,
Prep.
you know,
It's prepping. You gotta prep. Like,
prep. Yeah, like prepare. Yeah, and you gotta like make sure you're just taking the right steps and like trying your best to make the right decisions and not just like going with the flow, like seeing how it goes, but like telling yourself like, all right, next year like this is where I want to be, and like these are the steps that like I
You
need
can't say
to
that's
take.
where you want to be. You gotta say that's where you're gonna be.
That's where you're gonna be exactly. So
Manifestation.
yeah, so is that something like you live by? Is that something you believe in?
I believe in it. I mean, I don't always live by it. Sometimes I'm just like, should I do this? I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
But do you think that like your future's like in your hands, like to the point where like you can get there as long as you put in the work? Because
Yeah, I
you know
definitely
if you put in the
believe that.
work, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna get there.
What you put in is what you're gonna get out. So, I definitely believe in that.
What's up? If you had to give any advice to like the youth, like
The youth?
yeah. I know you're 15, but I'm talking about like those.
I am the youth.
You,
Or, like,
yeah, technically you are,
yeah,
but
like if you want to, what would you tell yourself like a year or 2 years ago when you were thinking about making music, but you were like on that fence, you know? Like,
Not even music. Like, anything you want to do, go for it. I mean, don't like listen to what anyone else says. Like, you just gotta do you. You gotta say fuck everyone, block everyone out, and just focus on you. What your next step is. Worry about like where you're gonna be if you do what you want to do. And yeah, shit, make money off it too. Fuck.
definitely family shit. All right, so I have another question. Why should people listen to your music?
I don't make music to like help people's emotions, but like I don't want to say that like let's be an asshole. Like my music's not like
No,
to
I
help
mean,
you get through depression
yeah.
or anything. It's just like it's fire. Like
Yeah, it's to hype you up.
Yeah, listen to it in the car, shit. Bump it at a party.
It's that feel good, bro.
It's that feel good.
You need that type of music, you know.
Exactly. You can't have a bunch of real ass niggas. You gonna end up depressed.
Like
I can't listen
you
to
need your
J. Cole
6ix9ine. You know,
Never.
Not everyone can be X. You know, like
You can't listen to J. Cole and X all day, every
Exactly.
day.
Nah, I mean,
You can, bro.
not X so much.
No, X.
When X first came out, bro, his shit.
Oh
was-
shit, yeah.
But then when he really got into his emotions, I was like,
You said X? Yeah. Right.
you don't fuck with that music. Like,
I mean, sometimes some of his like sad songs would be fire, but I wasn't always like I'm not on that wave. Like I'm not interested in that type of music. Like I want to hear some hard shit, like some fire shit.
You're not trying to cry, bro.
feel you?
Nah,
Makes sense.
You're not trying to
I
cry.
like crying, so
Sometimes you need to cry.
get a nice
Hell
warm
yeah.
blanket,
I mean-
some hot cocoa, you know, some X, and you just cry it out.
I think my number one sad.
Yo, Dave was saying it like he's done it before.
I feel like my number one, like if I'm ever down, the number one song I listen to is probably "Low Life" by Trippie Redd. That was on like his first EP. He came out.
By Trippie Redd. I'm thinking of.
You gotta listen to it.
I'm thinking of the Weeknd.
Yeah,
Yeah. That one's fire too.
Yo, you know, it's my number one like get low song.
What?
Biggie, Suicidal Thoughts.
That's a good
He
one.
plays
Number
it so
one.
much, bro.
Yeah.
Back when we used
Nah,
to hang out,
that is a good song though.
Swear to God.
it is a good song. He
It's
put me
the-
on it actually.
It's the realest song of all time for me. All
It's such a
time.
good
I don't.
song.
I didn't even know it was a song. Bro, not even like disrespect to OG. He fucking like we were just chilling one day and he played it on the speaker, and I was just like I was sitting there like at first like I was just like here we go, this old school shit, and then like I think like a minute into the song I was just sitting there like really listening, and I fucked with it.
Yeah, that's a song that you could really like sit there and listen to it.
Put that shit on my
He
Apple
talking about
Music.
some real ass shit. Like,
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell, cause I'm a piece of
Shit,
shit.
it ain't hard to fucking
tell.
tell.
It don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. I like black
And
bands
the
and
black hoodies.
That shit hard.
Shout out Rebel, thanks for having me. Follow my Instagram at JRose. Link in bio to my SoundCloud. And yeah, it's a wrap. I got rose gold on my teeth, don't do shit for free. And my left wrist cost a Lexus, boy this ain't cheap. 50 bands hanging out the back of the Balmain jeans. Fuck that double cup, I don't give a fuck about that lean. I got rose gold on my teeth, don't do shit for free. And my left wrist cost a Lexus, boy this ain't cheap. 50 bands hanging out the back of the Balmain jeans. Fuck that double cup, I don't give a fuck about that lean. 25 bands stuffed up in that duffel bag. Please don't waste my time, I will never get it back. Kelly doing features, so I might just have to text. Let a nigga try me, yeah, he might just get waxed. Going through the motions, I might pop a tap. Niggas talking down, yeah, that shit is whack. She saw me in public, almost had a heart attack. 100 missed calls, I ain't never calling back. Like what you want, I got what she want. What I say, oh that's Saint Laurent. He got packed, oh he tryna flaunt. One hit wonder, oh where you thought wrong. I done flexed up, they saying I'm next up. I can't let up, for now it's fucked up. She keep talking, I know what's to set up. My family miss me, they wishing me good luck. Look at my teeth, they glisten. Last time I checked, who win it? Read it up, start to finish. I got a bag and flipped it. You do not know what to do with it. One call it get you missing. All black when I'm standing. New bitch said she. New bitch said she with it. New bitch in my mouth. They said I could've, so I did it. Yeah. I got rose gold on my teeth, don't do shit for free. And my left wrist cost a Lexus, boy this ain't cheap. 50 bands hanging out the back of the Balmain jeans. Fuck that double cup, I don't give a fuck about that lean. I got rose gold on my teeth, don't do shit for free. And my left wrist cost a Lexus, boy this ain't cheap. 50 bands hanging out the back of the Balmain jeans. Fuck that double cup, I don't give a